Hello and welcome to Ian Does Dip. This week we're going to be reviewing Laughing Cow Creamy Swiss Garlic and Herb, and we're going to be dipping Cheetos Puffs into them. And doing the Cheetos Puffs really reminded me of a time about 4 years ago. I was super into Cheetos Puffs, and one day I was not doing a whole lot. I was sitting on my couch just eating Cheetos Puffs, and boy, I must have gone through about 3 bags of them, about that size that you see on the screen. And when I reached for the fourth bag, I started to realize that my skin was turning orange from the Cheetos Puffs, and that my, Cheetos Puffs are mostly filled with air. I was starting to puff up as a person. And eventually I got to the point where I finished the fourth bag and I had turned into a cheese ball of sorts. And my body had inflated, filled with air, and I was cheesy and orange. And I didn't know what to do. I was on my couch. I decided I would just venture out into the world. So I went out and I rolled around. I rolled out into the world. I rolled past my neighbors and they were confused. And I rolled past some school children and they made fun of me as I rolled past, but it didn't deter me. I kept rolling and rolling, and eventually I got to the top of a mountain that was nearby where I was living, and I don't remember the name of the mountain, but I could see everything. I could see everything, and it was filled with wonder. I wondered how I became a cheese ball. I wondered how I got to the top of the mountain, rolling upwards. There must have been some sort of magical force behind the rolling that allowed me to roll upwards. But when I was there, eventually firefighters came, and they sprayed me with fire extinguishers, and I got wet, and all the air got sucked out of me, and I became shriveled up like if you sucked the air out of a cheese puff. I became a shriveled shell of a man, and they had to carry me back down to my home. I guess, talk about a tough day. It was a really tough day. I think I'd give this dip a 85. I'd recommend this combination. God bless. Good night.